the Love Talk Show on Liberty Radio.
In life, the chances of a successful relationship are greatly enhanced when individuals invest time and effort into acquiring knowledge and skills beforehand. Just as one would not attempt diving without prior instructions, or leap out of a helicopter without learning the fundamentals of skydiving, adequate preparation is essential in various aspects of life. In the realm of career development, it is clearly necessary to acquire the skills and expertise. Similarly, in matters of the heart, successful relationships require a solid foundation of understanding and sacrificing. Unfortunately, there are many individuals who lack the knowledge and skills needed to cultivate and sustain meaningful connections. Consequently, they find themselves engaged in fleeting relationships that fail to withstand the inevitable challenges and trials that arise. This applies not only to everyday individuals, but also to the famous personalities whose high-profile relationships have crumbled under the weight of inadequate preparation. One example is British singer-songwriter and actor Mick Jagger. Throughout his life, Jagger has been involved in numerous relationships, many of which were short-lived and ultimately unsuccessful. Jagger's reputation of infidelity is known worldwide, and although he has maintained stable relationships, these were always accompanied by affairs. His first alleged engagement was in 1963 with student Chrissy Shrimpton, that ended after Jagger had an affair with singer and actress Marianne Faithfull, who he then started to date. Their relationship ended after 4 years, and during this period, Jagger had an affair with Anita Pallenberg and also with Marsha Hunt, with whom he had his first child. His next relationship with Bianca Perez Mora led the couple to the altar. However, this was cut short due to Jagger's continued affairs, including with supermodel Jerry Hall, with whom he later had 4 children. They split up after a few years together after Hall learned that he had had a child with Brazilian model Luciana Jimenez. After that, Jagger had another relationship with model Lorraine Scott, though she committed suicide whilst they were still together. His current relationship is with former ballerina Melanie Hamrick of the American Ballet Theatre, and the couple has been together since 2014. It is highly likely that Jagger would not have gone through all this failure in his relationships if he had invested as much in his love life as in his brilliant career. If knowing someone for years still presents with challenges when dealing with the resulting differences, what is to be said about those people who married quickly? Is it really possible that they knew the person that they were marrying well enough? This has happened with a number of celebrities. In 1993, in the space of 3 weeks after meeting on the set of the movie The Player, Julia Roberts got engaged to and married Lau Lovett. They were divorced after less than 2 years of marriage. Another Hollywood star who rushed to the altar was actress Angelina Jolie. In 2000, after just 2 months of courting with actor and director Billy Bob Thornton, the pair were married in Las Vegas. They divorced 3 years later. American actress and model Pamela Anderson infamously married after just 4 days, or 96 hours, of meeting musician Tommy Lee. The couple had 2 sons. Days after Lee was charged with spousal and child abuse, Anderson filed for divorce after 3 years of marriage, citing irreconcilable differences. These are some examples which illustrate that rushing into what you want in the moment without thinking of the long term is likely to result in negative consequences later. Without the basic minimum of knowledge and preparation before embarking on something as serious as marriage, the chances of failure are immense. If this is certainly not what you want for yourself, stay tuned to tonight's program to learn some valuable tips and avoid making such mistakes in your love life.
Have you ever invested deeply in a relationship and it ended badly?
I wouldn't say invested deeply, but we did break up. He had broken up with his partner, we met, and then the partner found out she was pregnant, and then obviously he was with me by that time, but then it all worked out. But we didn't stay together.
Yeah, the person lied to me and was just telling me a pack of lies, and it didn't really mean nothing. When I thought that they were genuine, they were insincere, and it just broke up after because I couldn't keep on going on like that.
I was with someone for about, nearly 10 years. We have 2 kids together. Ended very dramatically. It was complicated. It was a bit of a toxic relationship, really.
Yes, once I've invested a lot, like deeply on a relationship, and it ended up badly. But I think because we started too young and we both made many mistakes. So I think that was the main reason.
Have you ever done something crazy for someone you liked?
Yes, I guess so. Like for that person, because we started quite young, I stopped listening to my mother, and I just to do anything just to see him. Like I ran away from my house, so even go to a different country just to see that person.
I haven't. I don't think I have. No, I don't think I have.
No, I haven't done nothing like that before, never.
Not really, no. Nothing crazy.
Do you believe that this is worth doing?
I think it can be.
I think it's worth doing, yeah. Like, I don't regret it. Like, if it's what you feel, just do it. It doesn't make sense to regret it afterwards and thinking, oh, why did I do it? You did it because it's what you felt that was good for you to do. So, yes.
No, it isn't. They're not worth, the person isn't worth it. If you have to go through jump through all them loops to make them happy, but it doesn't really make no sense, does it? Because it's your happiness that matters, or both of your happiness that matters, not just you alone, isn't it?
Do you think that for a successful marriage, it's important to find the right person or to do the right things in the relationship?
It's both, to find the right person and to do the right thing. Because if you don't compromise and share your love and express yourselves, it wouldn't be able to go on, would it?
I think to do the right thing, and then the right person will be there.
I think it's important, if it's going to be successful, for both people to be on the same page. As long as you're both in agreement, then I think you can make things work.
I think it's a bit of each, like the right person, of course, but also the willing to do the right things. Like, it's not that you have to change for the other person or the other person change for you, but commit and be willing to do what is necessary to stay together without failing yourself.
A 100 minutes to shield your marriage. We have more books as well. No need to show now, I think we don't have the slides. We have Bulletproof Marriage. We have what else?
Dating.
Bulletproof Dating. Books that will teach you, that teaches you how to behave when you are in a relationship. Of course, coming to the law therapy as well is another way of how to learn, because every Thursday, people receiving here information that is not available for them on the websites, is not available, for example, on the newspaper, is not available anywhere. You have to come here to know, to learn about the intelligent love.
Yeah, it's available for you. You don't need to pay for that. You just need to come and learn, because everything that we teach here on Thursdays is a preparation for you when you get into a relationship. You know how to drive it, you know?
Yeah.
How to have your reactions.
To stay in it.
Yeah, to stay in it, to separate your emotions from your reason. For you know everything, because you think that relationship is only for you something that you jump and all right, everything will be all right. No, it's not. You need to learn, you need to forgive, you need to have patience.
Yeah, patience. Mm-hmm. And by the way, you will never do, this is what I think something you cannot forget. You will never be able to do what you've never learned.
The Love Talk Show on Liberty Radio.